All major roads have been blocked with burning tires and rocks. Last month, the city of Tshwane was hit with a claim of a cholera outbreak. A team investigating the cholera outbreak found no trace of the bacterial disease. Local businesses in Hammanskraal are reportedly shutting down due to the protests. Disgruntled protesters say they have followed all proper channels to raise their issue, alleging that the city has turned a blind eye.
All right, joining us on the line now with more information on this, we have TMPD spokesperson Isaac Mahamba. Mr. Mahamba, thank you so very much for joining us this morning on Afro Breakfast.
Good morning, colleagues, and good morning to your viewers as well.
Right, just as a start, sir, please tell us really what the grievances are before we get to the crisis there, and of course the burning of trucks, which you see on our visuals at the moment. Just talk to us really about what the main gripes are. We understand there's an issue about water, and residents saying that their calls for help are falling on deaf ears. What is being said by the community leaders and those in the community itself?
Issues in Hammanskraal, basically, they are about service delivery. As you correctly mentioned, it's about water. And again, they are complaining about billing system. But to say the city of Tshwane turned a blank eye on that, it's untrue. We all imagine that last week the city issued a statement on the matter to say apparently there was allegation that there was cholera in the area, and tests were done only to find that it was incorrect. And that message was communicated to the residents of Hammanskraal last week before the outbreak this week. And again, yesterday when these protesters or this riot started, the city of Tshwane sent out their delegation to go and address the residents in Hammanskraal. But unfortunately, the residents, they did not to be addressed by the MMC of Infrastructure Development, that is MMC Darrell Moss. And they chased him away, demanded to speak to Executive Mayor. We'll understand that Executive Mayor, at times, he has some commitments prior, and he committed the city delegation to go and address those issues. But as I indicated earlier on, unfortunately, they could not want to be addressed by the city delegation.
There's a number of other issues linked to the current protest. But my question is, where did this issue of cholera start? Where did this, I suppose it's a rumor now because it turned out that it wasn't true. You've said that the city of Tshwane released a statement saying that there was no such a thing. Where did this all come from?
It was a rumor that was mingled around in the area, and as I indicated that we did not, as the city, take those rumors lightly. We ran some tests in the water in that area, and as I indicated that it was found that it was just an unfounded rumor, and it was confirmed when we were running those tests. But yes, we conducted the test and only to find that it was incorrect.
Talk to us then about the situation now in Hammanskraal. We know that protests flared up yesterday in Hammanskraal, and that a truck was even set alight. Talk to us about the other damage. I suppose there was surrounding damage as well to property. We know that there were stones being thrown, and you can see from the visuals there was tires being burnt as well. Talk to us about some of the damage thus far and what the current situation is at the moment. Has the situation calmed somewhat, or is it still much of the same?
Correctly said, most of the streets, starting from yesterday, were barricaded by objects, burning tires. The streets that I'm referring to is your Molefe Makinta, Makapan Start Road, Jubilee Hospital Road, R101. And you understand that the street that I've just talked about is all the main routes that are leading in and out of Hammanskraal. What we did again last night is tried to engage the Department of Transport just to clean up the area. But unfortunately, around midnight, the very same thing occurred again. As I'm talking to you now, the very same streets that I've mentioned have been barricaded by the very same object. But there are no protesters on the area. It's only the streets that are affected. TMPD, SAPS, they are on site to monitor the situation. But we can assure the residents of the city, or the Hammanskraal residents, that we as the city, particularly under Metropolis Department, we will restore order jointly with the SAPS into that area. The residents, they should not panic. We will address their situations. Order will be restored in Hammanskraal as I'm talking to you now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Isaac Mahamba, TMPD spokesperson, just giving us an update to really on the background to what's happening in Hammanskraal. Of course, those protests got a bit, they flared up yesterday, and of course the truck was set alight there, and you can see from those visuals there was quite a bit of chaos there. So, but we've heard now from Mr. Mahamba from the TMPD that that situation will be addressed. But we'll keep you updated about the situation in Hammanskraal. So do stay tuned to Afro Worldview for more information on that. And of course, we will deploy our reporters on the scene throughout.